Hey, Hal. Hey, Dave. What's up, Hal? Well, I look around and everything's so round. There are all these circles. I miss squares and rectangles and parallelograms and triangles. Is that too much to ask for? Hold on. Do you feel better now? Oh, I feel so much better. Let's talk about how to solve this problem. So we've got all this information. What do we do? Step one, draw a picture. You need to see what you have in order to figure out what you need to do. I will draw a rough sketch of a parallelogram. I will draw a height. Remember, that has to be at right angles to the basis. And I happen to know that that is 2.4. I also know that I need to find the base, B. And I know that my area, everything inside, is equal to 12. Step 2, write down the formula you need. So in this case, since I'm dealing with the area of a parallelogram, area equals base times height. Step 3, substitute. When I look down at my formula, I've got an area, a base, and a height. I know two of those things. I know I've got an area of 12. I don't know what my base is, but my height is 2.4. Step 4, solve. Notice that what's happening here is that I've got a problem that I'm trying to solve with multiplication. So we want to do the opposite operation. So we've done this before. We've written down that we want to go 12 divided by 2.4 equals b times 2.4 divided by 2.4. And remember that those go away. If you get out a calculator, you should be able to see very quickly that 5, let's do that in black instead, that 5 is equal to b. And you know what we ought to do? We ought to put 5 feet on there. Cool, we've got a solution. Here's another problem. Notice that in this case, oh my goodness, we've got some mixed numbers in here. So we're going to have to do some work with that. Let's go through the steps. Step 1, we'll draw that picture. We have a rectangle. We know that we are talking about, let's see, here's our height, 4.5. And we can fill in what the area is, 33 3/4. So that's what we know. And, you know, let's go ahead and use a formula here. Number 2. You know, we can use base times height for rectangles as well. And since it's using height, let's do that. Area equals base times height. So notice that we know what our height is over here, but we don't know what our b is there. Step 3, substitute. We have 33 3/4, that's our area, equals b times 4.5. Oh my goodness, so now it's step 4, solving. Oh, we got a lot of work to do here. First off, we need to find out what these fractions are as improper fractions. It's a lot easier to work with improper fractions. So remember that when you do this, you're going around the circle. 2 times 4 plus 1. 4 times 33 plus 3. Now, I'll let you work that out on the calculator, but I'll tell you that what you get is 135 over 4 equals b times 9 over 2. What I'm going to do is move up here now, and we're going to do the solving. So I've got to do the opposite operation. Here we go. What I need is 135 135 over 4 divided by 9/2. Doing the opposite. The opposite of multiplication is division. Equals b times 9/2 divided by 9/2. Again, those two cancel out. On your calculator, if you take 135 and divide by 9, what you will get is 15, and the 4 divided by the 2 will give you 2. Notice that in this case, because we could do nice division, 135 was divisible by 9 and 4 was divisible by 2, we didn't have to use keep, change, flip. But if you want to, it would still work. Yay! We get a b over here. Just as a reminder, if I take 2 and divide it into 15, I'm going to get that 7 times. We're doing fractions, so another way I could write that is b equals, remember that you're going around in the circle here. Here's your whole number, 7 1/2. So b is equal to 7 1/2 feet.